Hi, superstars. It is time for math. We are on lesson 7-3, joining groups. You've learned to circle pictures of two groups to find out how many there were in all. Now you're going to write numbers for each of the two groups, and then you're going to write how many there are all together. All together means in all. So let's look at our work mat here. There's one fishing boat on the lake. Then two more fishing boats go out onto the lake. How many boats are there all together on the lake? Let's show each group of boats using cubes. So I'm going to draw my cubes here. So we have one cube that's going to represent the one boat. And then we're going to put two cubes over here to show our two boats. So what can we find out if we join the two groups of cubes? We can find out how many boats there are all together. So we are going to connect the cubes and see how many there are all together. So first, I'm going to erase this one, and I'm going to add it to this group of cubes. So now we connected the cubes together, and we have 3. 1, 2, 3. So we had one boat, and then two boats came out on the lake. So 1 and 2 is 3. Okay, now I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to lift this up so you can see these questions down here. Okay, so now let's say we have one boat on the lake, but 4 more boats come out on the lake. So we're going to draw 4 cubes to represent our 4 boats, and we have 1 cube to represent our 1 boat. So if we have 1 boat and 4 more come out on the lake, how many do we have all together? We are going to add our cubes together. So I'm going to add the 1 cube to my 4 cubes. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all together. So we had 1 boat, 4 more boats came, and 1 and 4 is 5. Okay, let's look up here. Let's say we have 5 boats on the lake. So let's put 5 cubes here. And let's write the number 5. Then we have 1 more boat that comes out onto the lake. How many boats altogether? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to join our blocks together. So we're going to add 1 block to our 5 blocks, or our cubes, I apologize. 1 cube to our 5 cubes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 altogether. So 5 and 1 is 6. Let's say we have 4 boats on the lake. So we are going to put 4 cubes. We're going to attach them together. And then 5 more boats come out onto the lake. So let's add 5 cubes. We want to know how many all together or in all. So we first have four boats, and 5 more boats come. So we want to attach our cubes together. So let's erase this and we're going to attach the cubes. So we have 4 cubes here. We're going to attach our 5 cubes now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many do we have all together? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 boats all together. All right, let's turn our page over. All right, let's look at our first box right here. What joining story can we make up about the boats in this box? All right, we can say I saw 1 boat on the ocean, and then I saw 2 other boats on the ocean. How many boats were there altogether? Let's look in our second box. What can you show with cubes? You can show the boats. Let's look at our third box. How can you use the cubes to find out how many boats there are altogether? We can connect the cubes to join the groups. So you see how we had one group here. This is showing 1 boat. And then these 2 are showing the 2 boats. We put them together and we connect them so that we join the groups. All right, let's look at our last box. What does this sentence tell? It tells us how many boats there are all together when you join the groups. How many are there all together when you join 1 and 2? There are 3. All right, let's look down here at number 1. All right, let's look at our first problem here. All right, we're going to use cubes. We're going to draw them, but in class you would have the cubes. So you're going to use cubes to show each group and then join the cubes. And then you're going to trace or write the number that tells how many boats there are in each group and how many there are all together. So number 1, how many boats do we have here? We have 1. And then we have how many? 3. So if we had our cubes, we would draw, or we would connect, rather, all of our cubes together. We would have 1 cube, and then we would have, let me get rid of this. Then we would have 3 cubes, and we would connect them all together, and that would give us 4 cubes or 4 boats all together. So 1 and 3 is 4. All right, let's look at number 2. We have 3 groups of boats in our first group, 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 cubes. And we have 3 boats over here in this other group. So we have 3 and 3. Now we would connect them together, and that would give us how many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would give us 6 boats altogether. Let's go to 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 boats. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boats in this group. So we have 4 boats here and 4 in our other group. And we would connect the cubes together, and that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boats altogether. Let's look at number 4. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 cubes that represent each boat. So we have 3 boats here. And then we have 2 more boats, so we're going to put 2 more cubes. So that's 2. So we have 3 boats here, right? So let's start counting from 3. 3, what's after 3? 4, 5. 5 boats all together. All right, we're at number 5 now. We have 1 boat here, so we have 1 cube. 2 boats. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 boat, 2 boats, 3 boats, 4 boats, 5 boats, 6 boats, and 7 boats over here in this group. So this would be a long chain of cubes. We're going to do this to show that we're going to connect them. So we have 1 group of boats here and 7 in our next group. So 1 and 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 7 is 8. All right, we're at our last problem. We have 1, 2 boats. So let's write the number 2. And then over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cubes to show 4 boats. So we're going to write 4 here. We're going to connect them together. 2 and 4 is, so we're going to start counting from 2. We have 2 over here. So we're going to go 2. What's after 2? 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boats all together. Good job, superstars. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.